Alright guys, in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to fix the Netflix error code ui-800-3. Okay, so if you're seeing something like this ui-800-3 like as an error code, just watch this video step by step. Let me walk you through exactly what to do about it. Okay, so basically if you're seeing something like this, what this means in practice is that you're either having network issues, right, or the app is just malfunctioning. Okay, so these are the two reasons why you'll be seeing it, right? So the app is malfunctioning, right, so there's some form of glitch or something like that, or you're having network issues. So if that's the case, then there are just few things you can actually do to fix it, right? It doesn't matter if you're using your television or you're using your phone or laptop, PC, or whatever. If you're using a device, this should definitely work for you. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is that you want to make sure that if it's network issues, you want to make sure that the internet, your internet connection is actually strong, right? So the Wi-Fi you're connected to, or if you're using your cellular data, you want to make sure that it's actually working properly. So I'll just scroll down right here, and then if you're using your cellular data, you can just switch over to maybe a Wi-Fi. Check for your Wi-Fi connection and maybe try and connect a Wi-Fi, right? It actually helps. At the same time too, you can also put your phone on flight mode, right? Put your phone or your device on flight mode and then put it back off, so it will automatically reset your network, right? So that once you go back to Netflix, right, it's going to work properly. So these are one of the basic things you can actually do. Also, another thing that actually affects, that causes these network issues, is largely when you're using a VPN. So if you're using a VPN, you're going to definitely experience something like this. Okay, so what you want to do is that you want to come and turn off your VPN. So there are several external VPNs that people use, right? If you're using VPNs like CyberGhost VPN, right, if you're using something like this, you want to make sure that you turn it off, right? Or you're using other kinds of VPN like ExpressVPN, these kinds of VPNs. There are other ones like NordVPN and all of that. So there are other ones like NordVPNs and all of that. So if you're using any VPN like that, usually Netflix will detect it and then they'll give you some of this error code. So you want to make sure that they are turned off. I know sometimes you want to watch from a different country, so movies that are from a different country and all of that. But then if you actually want this error code to go away, you actually do have to use your main network, so that the VPN will actually pick the Netflix you're using will actually pick your true location, and then the network issue is going to go away, right? So that's another way to actually fix it if you see these kinds of error, right? Also, you also need to, which for me is one of the most important thing, is that you want to come and then clear your cache, right? So let me show you what that means in practice. So because one of the reasons why you see that error code, or one of the major reasons, is because your app is actually malfunctioning, right? So whenever your app is malfunctioning, there are a few things you can do to set it straight. One, you go over to your settings. Okay, you go over to your settings and then you want to come to where your apps are located. So go to where your apps are located, and then you want to come to where it says app management. Okay, click on it. Now it doesn't matter if you're using an Android or an iOS, even on your television there's always a place where you can go to, and then go to where your apps are located, right? And then what you want to do is that you want to go over to Netflix. So if you have the Netflix on your app, just go over to where it is. These are where my apps are located. Okay, so go over to the Netflix and then you see where it says clear cache, or you're going to see where it says offload. So if you're using an iOS operating system, you will see where it says offload. So click on the offload and to clear and offload your app. For Android users, if you click, let me click on this one right here, you will see something that looks like let me click on storage and cache, and then you see something that looks like where it says clear cache at the bottom right. So that's where you will click. All right, so if you're using, depends on the device you're using. If you're using an iOS, just offload. If you're using an Android like me, just go to where it says the clear cache and all of that. So once you do that, the last thing you want to do is that you want to go over to your Play Store or your App Store. Okay, so on your iOS, go to your App Store. On your Android, go to your Play Store, right? It depends on the operating system. Even on your television, you can still go over, and then you want to come to your Play Store, come over and type in Netflix. Okay, obvious. Click on it, and then if yours is installed already, you should see two options: uninstall and then update. If you see update there, right, you want to make sure that you update. If you see open, it means you're using the latest version. That way I will show you what else to do. You're already using the latest version. If you see open, if you don't see update, right? But then if you see update, you want to make sure that you update it, because the thing is that sometimes when your app is outdated, you start seeing a lot of malfunctions on it. If your Netflix app is outdated, you begin to see some of these error codes and all. So you want to make sure that yours is updated. Make sure that you update your own. Okay, make sure that you update your own right here. So that's what you're going to click on update, and once it updates, you now exit it right here, and then go over to the Netflix app. Once it's updated, you want to go over to the Netflix app and then click on it. Now if yours was already saying open, right, instead of update, so you're using the latest version already, the thing you can actually do is that you can tap and hold your phone, right, and then two options will come, which is to switch off your phone or to restart. You just click on restart, which I'll also recommend for any other person. Like, even if you saw the update, I'll still recommend that once you update it like that, you just want to restart your phone. That way it just sets everything back to normal. Okay, so restart your phone or restart your device and all of that, and once you've done that, you just go back to Netflix and reopen the Netflix. Super simple. All right, you can also uninstall it. Instead of updating, uninstall it, then reinstall it back. All right, so yeah, so basically these are the things you can actually do to fix the error code. So do well to like this video if you got any value, right, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out, so yeah, do well to subscribe. It really helps us out. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.